Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing today? The music going. Happy Christmas Eve, everyone. For those of us in the, what is it, the northeastern-ish part of North America, hope you're hunkering down well. Hope you're enjoying the, we're gonna have a white Christmas at least. I guess that's a good thing, because it's, you know, -18 with like 100-kilometer-hour wind gusts, and it's cold AF outside. So hope you all got power still. Hope you're all hunkered down and warm. Hope everything's good with everyone. Calvin's good. He's doing good. Now the wifey's sick though, so I'm hiding in the basement hoping I don't get sick. Not a white Christmas. John, you live in the desert. You get, it's the desert. You get a yellow Christmas every year. It's the desert. Overlays off. Yes, let's turn on all the overlays. There we go. We got that overlay. That camera's not working. Okay, I don't think we need overhead view today. I don't know why it's not working. Deactivate, activate. There we go. We don't need that camera today. Desktop view. Let's turn main overlay back on. My face. Hi. Overlay. This one. Overlay. This one. Overlay. Screen. Overlay. And this one. Overlay. Okay, we're good. You guys forgot, yesterday we had the, for those that don't know, every month we do a monthly Only Benchies Yacht Club stream, where if you're a member of the channel or a Patreon supporter, you get to come hang out. And because I dual stream that, overlays don't work, so I turn them off, and I always forget to turn them back on. It's like how my audio is always crappy after I record a video, because I change my audio settings when I'm recording a video, and I forget to put them back to normal when I'm live streaming. So, you know, if I just recorded a video, because my audio, I sound like I'm whispering. Who is that? Who did that? You're going by too quick. Motocoder, gifted 5 community memberships. Cheers. So yeah, so we're just gonna fill some time for a little bit here, let everyone get in here, and then we're gonna get to the contest. So for those that don't know what we're doing today, every month we do a community challenge stream. Why am I so low? Camera shifting. There we go. So every month we do a community challenge stream. It's a different theme every month. I might end up reusing some themes in the future, we'll see. But this month's theme is "'Tis the Season," because it's easy and it's obvious, and it's I don't know. I'm saving some other stuff for future months. So anyways, all you had to do to enter this month's contest was print something festive. It didn't have to be Christmas related, because not everyone does Christmas. Like, I mean, I celebrate the commercial aspect of it, for whatever your religion you are, whatever. But let's be honest, Christmas isn't really, for a lot of people, it's Santa Claus, and Santa Claus isn't in that book. But whatever it is, you wanted Frosty, you can print a Frosty. Whatever you want. That Seinfeld joke that's not funny because Seinfeld's not funny, but everyone thinks Seinfeld's funny. That, sure, whatever. So very open. I wanted everyone who I don't like gatekeeping these contests. Anyone can enter. I try to make it as easy as possible. So very not firm on the rules for the category. It's, if you printed a pile of snow, you probably could have entered it. So yeah, so that's gonna be this theme. So what we do is we go through the entries on the stream and we take a look at them. You still have time. If you need a tree topper for whatever reason, you might be able to print something today. So we're gonna go through the entries. I pick the finalists, you vote on the winners. The winners get their choice of either Only Benchy hat or an Only Benchy shirt, or correction, and some Polymaker filament. Okay, and then also somebody in the audience is also going to win a spool of Polymaker filament. So every stream we give away a spool of Polymaker filament. This stream is no different. So link in the description. Enter to win some Polymaker filament. I love how many people are fighting over if Seinfeld is funny or not. Seinfeld was funny at the time, but his comedy aged horribly. because its comedy isn't what we consider. There's a whole episode because they're stuck in a parking garage. And somebody's at my door. Hello? What are you doing in here? Do you want to come say hi?
Yeah.
What is Daddy doing?
Working?
Working. Daddy's trying to work. Hey, you say hi to everyone?
Hi, everyone.
Are you feeling better?
Yeah.
Yeah? That's good. Is mommy feeling good today?
No.
No. Does mommy have what you have?
Yeah.
That's not good. You little typhoid Mary giving everyone sick?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not your fault though. Okay. You gonna go take care of mommy? Yeah. Can you go take care of mommy when daddy works?
No, I want a toy.
You want a toy? You think you could just come down here and get a toy? Here. Do you want this little dragon?
No.
Do you want Groot?
No.
Do you want this little puppy?
No.
Do you want this golf cart?
No.
Do you want a dragon?
No.
What do you want? Oh, here. Do you want a unicorn?
No.
Well, what do you want? What do you want?
I want to take one thing.
Here, do you want the squishy dragon? Squishy dragon?
No.
Okay, you gotta pick something. I gotta get back to work.
I want it.
There you go. Take the squishy dragon. Okay,
Wait.
you go take care of mama. Go watch mama. Make sure she's okay. She's sick because you got her sick. Go. Okay. Yeah, it's a snow day. So the plan was, so we have his teacher's gifts, right? Like he was gonna go to school today because we live 5 minutes from the school and he's in JK. So it's not like he's working at school anyways. So we were just gonna walk him to school, but the school straight up shut down. Normally for a snow day, they just cancel the buses, but the schools are still open. So if you're like, you can't find a sitter, you just bring your kid to school and you go pick them up at the end of the day. But no, they're straight shut down today, so he's home. He wants Obsidian Revo. I've got one, but I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Okay. But yeah, no, schools are closed. Pretty much the whole school board's closed, which somehow my Amazon driver's out with the new flight controller for this quad, which, remember that quad? This quad, we spent the whole stream getting it to fly, and then we couldn't figure out why it wouldn't bind. Yeah, the flight controller is dead. Like the gyro and it's dead, and it's not calibrating. And yeah, so we got to put a whole new flight controller in this. So that'll be a future stream. Apparently they're delivering it today. Good luck to you, Mr. Delivery Man. And then what else? What was the last thing I wanted to do before we got this show on the road? Oh yeah. So today is Friday. Okay, you have if you're late on Christmas gift, Christmas is in 2 days. You have tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow's Christmas Eve. So if you need to go do some shopping now, go do it now. Well, actually not right now because you're probably stuck in the snow. But next Friday is the end of year print and chill and giveaway stream. Or how am I calling it? What do I call it? There you go. The New Year's Eve giveaway and chill. Okay, so that will be next Friday. I don't know the exact time we're gonna start. I want to do it later in the day, but I don't want to do it so late that it kind of stomps on the Europeans are all asleep. So that will be next Friday. It's gonna be a print and chill stream, but we're gonna give away stuff during the stream. So during the stream, we'll be giving away some Polymaker filament through the whole stream. We got like 10 spools to give away. Let's see if I can talk to Nick, see if we can get a big fat discount code. See if we weasel that out. And then also we have printers. We got a Saval printer to give away. We've got whatever David from Printed Solid wants to give away. He wants it to be bigger than everyone else's giveaway. So in terms of what else I'm giving away. So I don't know what David's cooking up, but he's cooking up something. We've got a Trident kit. We've got a Beach-U Hurricane along with the goodie box for me because the Beach-U Hurricane, which Thangs is paying to ship it. So thank you to Thangs. But I kind of feel bad for whoever wins that because all the printer itself is fine. You got to do some firmware stuff to actually get it working because it's Clipper. I'm going to make a little goodie bag up for you. you're going to get some like exclusive Nero merch. And by Nero merch, I mean some stuff that I'm just going to throw in a box to go with it. So it's going to be a little kind of like the white elephant prize, but you'll get some good stuff out of it. Like a Revo Obsidian. So we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out. And I mean, just the nozzle, because I only have spare nozzles. Oh, Lecter, you want to do a full treading kit as well? Okay, I respond to your DMs. I DM'd you on Discord. Okay, so we also have Lecter is giving away a kit. DM me the details, like what locations you're okay with doing the giveaway in. Because some of the stuff is worldwide and some of it is like North America and EU only, and some of it is like North America only. It depends. So that will be next Friday. And the way that stream will be held, we're just gonna do print and chill, giveaways during the stream, and then at the end, we're just gonna boom, 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 giveaway. So you can enter anytime during the stream. Draws will be at the end because it's New Year's Eve, it's a Friday. I know people can't be there for the whole stream. It sucks if, you know, if you gotta dip, you gotta dip, right? So that's how we're gonna do it. I gotta figure out how to use Gleam because the amount of entries, we can't do our normal wheel of names thing. I gotta use Gleam for that just because we gotta make sure it's all legit. Okay. So yeah, so let me get these off the screen. So I think we're good to go there. So that'll be next Friday. So that should be fun. So what are the headphones I'm using right now? So I've recently, I got rid of the AirPods because after the last stream when they died, I literally took them out and I dropped one and I don't know where it's at. It's literally gone. So I said, screw it. I got 2 years out of these and I don't like them anymore. So now I use it's a FIO FB3TK BTR3K. I don't know. I can't read it from here. Bluetooth DAC, and I've got some ZSN Pro IEMs. So I've got in-ear IEMs, and how's the P1P? It's fine. I haven't been using it much because I haven't been printing a lot lately because I've been busy with other stuff, but it's fine. It's that with half the shit on it. It prints fine. I don't know. That had an issue with a software update yesterday, but luckily it fixed itself. So I just upgraded my Ender 3 Max with Clipper, and nice. Which is my go-to? These two. This one right here has been my workhorse for like 2.5 years. It's a V2. It's a V2.4 beta. So parts on their pre-release. We're gonna be doing some upgrades on that. The tap stuff has shipped. My LDO tap kit, UPS hit me up today for their blood money to get it in the country. So the tap kits are on their way. So we'll be doing tap stuff, hopefully like first stream of the new year. And then the bigger LDO V2. These are my two workhorse machines. This, if I need to do something really quick, but I don't trust it as much. At least not yet. So. Okay. So 300s, 250 and 300. And this Trident is a 350, which I sometimes use for bigger things. So in terms of XY, 250, 300, 350, but this is only 250 on the Z because it's a Trident. It's a Physec kit. Okay, so what are we doing today? Stalling. That's what I'm stalling for. Hey, look, I have the window size correctly. Okay, so if you haven't joined our community Discord, link in the description. Go join the Discord. You can follow along and you can put little hearts and smiley faces. So go through this and I want you guys to live react. Like go through the entries and put your little smiley faces and one-ups and downvotes and whatnot. So we can kind of like, if there's a lot of interactions on post, I kind of judge that as like, oh, hey, a lot of people seem to like this. Let's see if my opinion does weigh on the who are the finalists, but it's like just nice to see what you folks think about it. Diabolically Dan, evil. Thank you for coming a member. Okay. What is my favorite brand for resin printers? I don't have one. I've got two resin machines. I've got an Anycubic Photon 2K and a Nova 3D Whale 2, which, oh shoot. They emailed me. I gotta find the email. They want me to take a look at the Whale 3. Ooh. I don't do a ton of resin printing. The last thing I resin printed was like some bits and bobs for my Mando armor. I don't do a lot of resin because I don't paint and I don't do that kind of printing. Although Chelsea's working on some stuff I may want to resin print, because resin's very good with curves. So your bamboo broke. Your bamboo broke. Okay. Tangent time. Yes, the bamboo's a nice machine. There's a reason people still recommend the Prusa. The bamboo is a very nice machine, but it's also the first machine from a new company. Anyone who knows cars, you don't buy first model year car. Growing pains, it is what it is. You take a risk. Now, luckily their customer service has been pretty good with fixing everything, so it's good for them. But it's still a first gen product from a new company during a part supply crunch in manufacturing in China. And then also there's, you know, COVID going nuts over there right now. So yeah, and for the record, I don't view the P1P as a secondary product. The P1P and the X1 are the same product in my opinion. They're not, they called it the P1P. It's the same machine. They just pull this off the assembly line before they put half the stuff on it. So I view these as the same machine. I view them, all three of their machines, as the same. They just have different stuff attached to it. So I got filament in my beard. I got fuzz in my beard from, no, it's fuzz. Should have been the X1 Lite. Honestly, it should have been. It would have made more sense to call it the X1 Lite instead of the P1P. So also, whoever goes and puts like a pegboard on theirs and actually puts like bits and bobs, I want to see a video with sound of you actually printing with that. Because it's currently, the bamboos are the loudest printers I own. So, okay, let's get this show on the road. Okay, Gary, $10. Cheers for some Christmas cheer. I looked, I have a Santa hat. I couldn't find it. I was gonna wear it. So, 'tis the season. It's getting cold out. It got really cold today. There's a few holidays come up and it's an obvious theme. So let's, for this monthly challenge, celebrate the holidays or the season. Very open in terms of what qualifies for this. Anything that's festive, seasonal, you're in. 2 categories. So there'll be 2 categories. There'll be 2 winners. You're gonna have the simply printed category. Slice, send it to your machine, print it, printer go burr, it's done. That is that category. Okay, so if you download something off Thingiverse, Printables, Thangs, or you design something, you sent the G code to your machine, your printer does the burr, hopefully not make some spaghetti, and you pull it off your printer, that is this category, simply printed, okay? The second category is named a bit more involved because I couldn't think of another name for it, so I just named it what the description is. So basically, you're allowed to post process here, multi-parts, electronics. You can go more out. So if you printed a little Mario Star topper for your tree, that's simply printed. If you printed the Mario Star for your tree and there's LEDs in it and there's like a little Mario that runs around it and jumps with a 1-up coin, that's a little bit more involved category. Okay, so there's some examples. Okay, but an additional rule. I wanted to see these objects actually being used, okay? So if you printed a tree ornament, I wanted to see it on your tree. If you printed a lawn ornament, I want to see it in your yard. Please don't, hopefully you didn't dox yourself and post your address. If you printed lights, I wanted to see your print actually in use. I didn't want you to just print something, take a picture and send it off and then throw the print in the garbage. I wanted these prints to actually be used or in use, okay? So there's that. 1 entry per person per category. You can enter for multiple categories, but only 1 entry per person per category, okay? It must be your print. You just can't go on Twitter, find something from, you know, Filament Frenzy or Photosmint and just copy and paste that image. You have to print it yourself. However, the models do not have to be your own. However, if you did design the model yourself, it may weigh more heavily in your favor. I have a feeling we're gonna see a lot of Mario tree toppers. I just kind of have a feeling we're gonna see a lot of Mario Star tree toppers. Okay. You are allowed to do short videos, 30 seconds max. Please post a description. Also, if I didn't mention this, but in the future, try and post links to stuff if possible, because a lot of people want to print these things. So yeah, there we go. So let's get this show on the road. You forgot the post. You have 1 month. I at people in the Discord multiple times, and I remind you on multiple streams. that the contest is coming up. That sucks. But the opportunity was there. Okay, so our very first entry. Oh, and what I'm sorry here. I gotta open the super tracking software that we use. This is printed and paint, and this is advanced. There we go. Okay, so we got our multi-billion-dollar government issued tracking software to keep track of the entries. So there we go. There we go. And I lost my mouse. Where's my mouse? There we go. Okay. So usually how I pick the finalists, I have to whittle it down to 4. Lately, we've been doing runoffs. So if I pick more than 4, because it gets a little hard sometimes to round it down to 4. What will happen is I'll let you vote on the finalists, and then we go to the final rounds. It's first past the post, the proper term. Basically, to win, you have to get 50%. So unless it's a complete blowout. So if one entry of the 4 gets 48% and the others are down in like the 15s, like 10 to 15%, then you win. But if you're like 48 and the next entry is like 38 and then the rest are like a couple percent, we're going to a runoff. Okay, you have to get 50% or be a clear blowaway winner to win. Okay, so we do runoffs here. Proportional representation. Also, when I pick the categories, I like to theme things. So for example, on the finalists of tree toppers, there will only be 1 tree topper because there's probably going to be a ton of tree toppers. So I'm going to pick whatever tree topper model I think is the best, for example, and that will be the one. So we're not going to have 20 tree toppers on the finalist page. Okay. So first things first. I kind of got an idea in my head of what the categories are going to be within each category. Okay, so simply printed lithopaint of our dog Oscar, who passed away. Oh, sorry to hear. This year, and oh, there's a doggo. I'm assuming the colors are from the lights. Oh, and that's Polar Ted, and that's got a lot of lights, and it's a doggo. If you want a Cato channel, you go to Steve. There we go. Okay, so that's gonna be our first entry, and then tree toppers, and we gotta start. Oh, is that a Starmie? That's Starmie. Yeah. Okay, so it's a nice simple print. I'm assuming printed on back, simply printed. Need a tree topper for our secular winter gift-giving holiday tree. Top arm is short since the said coupler axis was loose. It's okay, because it's okay that it's short because the angle makes it's like, you know, you go to Disney World, the castle isn't as tall as you think it is. It's all perspective. If you didn't mention it was short, I wouldn't have noticed. So. Okay, so that is a mighty fine topper. I got a feeling there's going to be a lot of toppers because I peeked in this channel every now and then. I try to avoid peeking in this channel, but sometimes I just like to make sure, because, you know, this is live. I have to make sure the channel is clean before I go live for naughty stuff. So yeah. Stugguts. Oh, looking for a gift to give my coworker for Christmas. So there's a link to it, and it's a little snowflake with the ear on it. Glow in the dark? I don't know. That's a nice little ornament. A bit more involved. Every year, friends send us Star Trek themed Christmas card. Okay, that's a lot of reading. The following year. Okay, the basket was the hardest to assemble. 100 printed pieces that I assembled for different things. It took me over a week to assemble. Many colors tossed out. Figure glue my finger. Okay, if you want to read the whole thing, it's there. But we got a little Lego couple with the. Oh, this is all printed. Okay, this is all printed. Oh, and there's the picture. Okay, this is cool. That is cool. So that is a whole 3D printed like little thing of there's the picture. Oh, that is cool. Ricky B. Yeah, that's definitely going in. At least for now. Oh, that is cool. They look so happy. Okay, simply printing. It's beginning to be a family thing. We got our first printer a couple years ago, or weeks ago, and Christmas every day because we got something new. On the dad side, watching videos got me a tinker and got this Ender one, clipper eyes, and general fun around. Thanks for all the content. Wish your family happy holidays. Happy holidays to you too. Okay, so I'm assuming all these meese are printed along with the sled. Hey, there's me. I'm the dude. -1 point for not having a hat on me though. I don't. Where's my Santa hat? The sled's printed. Yep. Oh, that's cool. So usually how this kind of works is there's a lot of entries that I pick at first, and then it's easier to knock stuff out. So simply printed, would this be you entered it in the simply printed category? It is. These are just prints. Yeah, these are just prints. So there is no assembly to this. So yeah, this would be the simply printed category. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Now, if these were like all tied together, because these are just sitting there. Yeah, so these are just simply prints. But it counts as one thing. So, because it's one picture. I'm very lax with the rules, if you haven't noticed. Red one in front. You couldn't do a filament change just to get a red nose. Just printed Rudolph red. Close enough. We'll print the whole thing in red. Okay. There we go. First one. Okay, last year we moved to a new house, got a new tree that was too tall. Our store wouldn't fit, so I found a Mario tree topper on Thingiverse. I have this exact print somewhere because we use this for a year or two on our tree. Oh, I see. So you got Grogu holding it because it doesn't fit. Oh, so he's like bringing it up the tree. That's cute. Okay, so I got a feeling we're gonna get a lot of tree toppers. That's simply printed. I got a feeling we're gonna get a lot of tree toppers. So I don't know how long you're gonna stay on this list, but. Okay, Baba ornaments. Pause print, inserted Baba pearls. Didn't get the PETG clear enough. Who is it? CNC Kitchen. Stefan did a video on how to print. I think it was PETG, how to print it clear. So you might want to, if you want to do this again with clear, like if you want it really clear, I think Stefan did a video on that. So what do I think about Wes 3D against Slice Engineering? This isn't the stream for that. I think Slice has a patent. If somebody wants to fight him on their patent, I'll support it, but it's going to cost money. That's the problem. As for Slice as a business, they need to hire a PR person because they're doing a horrible job at it. So there are ways to do things without angering the entire community. Slice has chosen violence, it appears. Anyways, we're not going to get into that on this stream. Come on Tuesday. I think Tuesday stream is going to be fun. Tuesday stream is going to be fun because I got nothing planned and we're just going to YOLO it. Okay. Benchy and Bells. After that, my wife said no more. I had to seek in the baby Grogu. I realized it was a fine Waldo. So you got a bunch of prints on here. Says, was it a baby Grogu? I had to seek in the baby Grogu. Okay. Where is the baby Grogu? I don't see the baby Grogu. He's in there somewhere. He's in there somewhere. Simply printed, a slightly less standard Christmas star decorations. I am not the model author. It was a meme a while back. Several people. I did this one. Printed PLA Plus. Okay. Give it to a friend. His kids probably painted it and set it up. So we got. Oh, that's a little violent. That's a little violent. And then they painted it. Okay. So you entered in simply printed, and it was somebody's kids painted it. So yeah, so you're gonna only count, only this one counts. I think this is our current tree topper later. So I think this beats out the the previous tree topper. So if you had painted this or your kids had painted this, this could have been an entry for the a little bit more involved category. But okay, not super creative, but I really like the spring locking box. I used these one year. I printed a few of these and used them for little gifts one year. These are who's the modeler? 3D Printing World, I think, does a bunch of these spring loaded boxes every year. Yeah, those are okay, so that's cool. Bit more involved. A vase mode Christmas tree in transparent green. Design a custom base to hold an electric light. Oh, that's cool. This is something I kind of wanted to do because everyone prints those PETG trees. And I'm surprised more people don't light them up because it's like the PETG vase mode Christmas tree. I'm surprised more people don't do those and light them up. Bit more involved. Ornament from printables in Polymaker, Polylight bronze and black hanging on stones. Craft ornament, multiple parts, some vase mode, then assembled. That's a nice little print. Because that vase mode, PETG, and LEDs. I'm surprised more people don't do that kind of stuff for this. Okay, we have that simply printed. My sister loves Christmas, so I whipped this out on the printer real quick. She happily loaded it. You know, she definitely didn't need more decorations. What do we got here? We got a little fireplace mantle thingy. Hopefully it's PLA, so it melts. Or hopefully it's not PLA. Sorry, English. Wow. Hopefully this is not PLA, and that's not a real fireplace underneath. That's a bit more involved. You painted this. There's paint on this. This is in the a bit more involved category, I think. But that is actually really nice. I like that. That's a nice little print. I'm assuming it was a single print, like printed on its back. Yeah, you get to go in the advanced category because that's not just printed. Okay, simply printed. I know it's not a pic of it in use, but I don't know how to. But I know when. Oh, come on, easier on yourself. Let's see, I entered something finally. Plus, I wasn't planning on designing and printing cookie cutters at 3 a.m. Oh, so you designed this? Okay. So it's a little cookie cutter. Though you make thick cookies. If you're making the cookies this thick, where like these are actually pushing into the dough, depending on how big this is a big cookie. Like I'm a fan of like the thin cookies that are slightly undercooked. That's kind of my thing because I like the little bit of the burnt on the outside. It's hard to do right, but that's kind of like how I like my cookie. These cookies are going to be really like thick cookies, I think. Also, 3D printed cookie cutters and dough cutters and whatever cutters are fine to use, but it's recommended you only use them once because they're hard to clean because 3D printed, you get all the little nooks and crannies for bacteria. It's hard to clean properly. PLA ain't dishwasher safe. So it's recommended that you only use them once. If you're really worried about it, you should be using a nozzle that is also, what is it? There are certain nozzles that are like food safe, I guess, because you don't want like little bits of brass. As a kid, I'm sure you ate a penny at some point. I'm sure that does worse to you than, you know, having some filament that touch the brass nozzle, touch your food before you cook it. But some people are worried about that. So yeah. I don't know. I'm pretty sure every kid ate a penny as a kid. So I'm not, you know, I'm not your mom. Okay. We got a bit more involved, but not much. Print each part printed individually. Most friction fit together. SCAD file available. Your own sign, my own design. Link will be in the discussion channel. So yeah, there's another channel just above the contest channel where if you want to talk about anything in here, but you're in the future, you are allowed to link here if you want, like link back to the original design here. I lived beside the Plastimet fire in Hamilton in the late 90s. I am okay with some brass. I worked in a plastic injection mold shop. Like I spent years in the Canadian Forces as a machine gunner with a the bag for the spare barrel of your machine gun. Yeah, it's filled with asbestos and it gets everywhere. I'm sure I'll have some fun when I'm 60, so I'm not worried about a little bit of brass now. Okay, so got a little. I like this. This is a fun model. So you designed this on your own, so you get credit for that. And don't forget to like, subscribe to Nero 3D on YouTube. Hey, the snowman speaks the truth. He's got some deep knowledge there. And also, do not eat the yellow snow. I like what this snowman is laying down. I like what this snowman is laying down. There we go. So there we go. No, it's not play to win. I put this entry in, not the other one. Which if you do want to help support the channel, the content I create, and the things I do, there's links in the description as well. Or consider becoming a channel member or Patreon supporter. I'm not going to say it's going to help your chances, but it won't hurt your chances either. So. And ring the bell. Do that thing. Ring the bell. I haven't said ring the bell. Ring the bell. Okay. Simply printed. My nephew always wanted to build a Voron since he saw mine, so I made it sense to create a piggy bank from the Voron design cube. Awesome. I hope you shared this somewhere. The whole family has already thrown in money to help. Oh, so you're okay. So this is cool. Punchman design and printable. If anyone wants to send a link, it's in the discussion channel. Okay. And the top screws off, it looks like, or is that a seam? I don't know. I'm assuming this is how the top comes off. Oh. Okay, I think the angle parts hold the top on, maybe. That's cool. Little piggy bank. Do you want to print a snowman? I don't know. We're getting enough snow out there right now. Actually, we're not getting a ton of snow right now. We're getting a ton of wind, which is like in my front yard, I got no snow. I can see the grass. Beside my car, I've got this much snow already. For what it's worth, Orion. Yeah, oh yeah, it's been a while. Update on the Orion 3D printers website. If you ordered anything from them and you haven't asked for a refund, do this now, because those that did get product shipped to them got samples, like filament samples, when they ordered whole printers. So either the site was legit at one point and then they went scummy, or the site closed down. Somebody bought the website and like basically mirrored it and created a scummy copy, and they're scamming people now. Or this is what they've been doing all along, and just now it's kind of gotten out there. But yeah, Orion 3D printers, I did a video on it. Don't use them. I don't see the ads anymore, so hopefully Google slapped them. But yeah, little corner piece for my door frame. That's cool. I wish I had posted a closer up picture of it. It's a nice little print. I like little things like this, because you can print this and nobody will ever know it's a 3D print. The website's down now. Is it? Let's check. There we go. Orion 3D printers, Google. Yep, they're down. Yep, they're down. Yay! Eat shit. I can't stand sites like that just prey on people, because 3D printing is a hobby a lot of people get excited for, especially a lot of people who younger, I hate people that take advantage to people that don't know any better. Okay, like, yeah, like I view people that do this kind of shit worse than like the people that, you know, do the crypto scams. Because if you fall for a crypto scam, that's your own fault. But for this, like, this is like, oh, this look like, if you didn't know any better, it looks legit. So yeah, praying around people around the holidays. Yeah, no, that I don't like at all. Okay, where were we at? Reiki, printed this for my local gym, simply printed. Oh, it's a little kettlebell. I don't know. I don't lift things up and put them down, so. That's cool. Nothing special. One of the saddest in demand, quick design, print things for the rest of my life. Candle holder for our Advent wreath, the thing in the US, Canada. Not really. We do the Advent chocolate, where you get like the thing of chocolate. You get 24 chocolates, and it's like all random numbered, and like every night you open up that chocolate until you get like Christmas Eve, you open up the last chocolate. We do those. It's a little candle holder. That's cool. It's probably fine safety wise, but in terms of, I don't think the candles get that hot. Click to open. Oh, I know you can zoom in. Problem is it opens it on another thing, and then I got to drag it over, then I got to do that, then I can zoom it in. Oh, there we go. And it's still low res, like it's zoomed in, but it's like it's hard to see the detail. Although this came out really clean, actually. And now I got to go back to my other window. I got to bring the stream back up. There we go. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, the color and transition here, blue, green, matter, hacker, quantums. I love the quantum stuff. You need to find a print that you can use it on right, but when you do it, it comes out good. So we got a little tree thing here. And then the sum assembly, we have a little star. Okay, so this was obviously printed in multiple parts, little triangles and stuck together. That's cool. And then what you got to do is you got to print like 300 of these and throw them out of your car when the bad guys are chasing you. The advent calendar. So the problem we have with the advent calendars is I forget about them for a couple days, and then I'm like, oh wait, I got 5 chocolates now. Yay. Printed this in voxel PLA blue and Prismic Galaxy silver. No finishing requires this Fab 365 model. Took a couple of attempts, but this was the Fab 365. Those are the ones that like you fold up or something, like they print flat and you fold them, if I remember correctly. It's a nice little ornament, different textures. That's cool. It would have been cool if you did like silver, like if you did it. This would probably be a very awesome multi-color print. Do you like to post one? Yes. This is a live stream. I can't have people posting stuff live because it's the internet. So as soon as I go live, the contest closes. Yeah, forgetting about the advent calendar. Exactly. You're gonna get the chocolate at some point. It's not like it goes bad in that month. Pretty basic, but I'm happy with it turned out. Oh, these are really cool. These are like a torture test too because of the bed adhesion. You get so little bed adhesion. Is that like a little, is this a multicolor? Or is this one of the ones where you stick the filament in after? No, I don't think, what do we have? Let me just remind you what we got for ornaments. Yeah, the dog, so if you don't know, like I'm keeping, like, as you can see, we got ornament, we got like this, we got tree topper and like random item. Ornament, doggo is still kind of in the lead for ornaments, so. Nothing that we're gonna win, but we went all DIY in our tree this year, and here's my contribution. Nice. It's a very smooth print, looks clean. And you got the little deer, elk, moose, meese. Merry Christmas. Yeah, the ribbon doesn't count. You're still in simply printed with the Santa. Maybe this isn't really live, it's pre-recorded, but Nero can anticipate chat. Question about Prussiverse Bamboo, question about Slice Patent, question about which Warren to build. Yes, no, yes, whatever one you want. Joe, where's my check? Okay. Lithopanes, ornaments. There we go. I've only ever done one lithopane, and I did it backwards. So everything that was supposed to be dark was bright, and everything that was supposed to be bright was dark, and we looked like monsters. But I never actually have done a proper lithopane. Oh, these are cool. That's not your family. These are actually really, oh, these are nice. Did you put LEDs in these? Are there LEDs in these? I think there's LEDs in those. Those look like they have LEDs in it. Those get to go in the a little bit more advanced category, I think. Those look like they have LEDs in it. Add this picture to it too. There we go. LEDs. Yeah, so they do have LEDs in it. Yeah. Well, I didn't know, like he could have just been holding them up to the light just for the picture. And there we go. Back to work. So one thing with this stream is because I'm pretty much just talking nonstop until we go through all the entries. I lose my voice quick. This is the one stream a month where I lose my voice usually by the end of it. And also, like that smash button. If you haven't liked the smash button, I'm not saying it's going to help your odds of winning the Polymaker filament at draw at the end of the stream, because I can't say that. But I can also say it may not also may affect your odds. So it may or may not, but it may and not affect the odds in a way that is positive and negative of the outcome. So you might as well like that smash button. Because, I don't know, dopamine response. Bigger number, better streamer. Okay, advent calendar made out of dragon eggs from cinder wings. Girls want an advent calendar and cannot find them. I mean, you can't find one. They're everywhere. Grocery store. Well, it depends which one you're looking for. We just get like the cheap chocolate one. So we're finding one ever again. Oh, these are nice. So did you do, oh, cocoa melon. Cocoa melon. When a parent sees cocoa melon, it's like a Vietnam flashback. Okay. So how many did Cinder Wings do? Did she do like 24? Because that's what, I don't know. That's cool. So do they open? Or you put them on the tree? I don't know. Everyone has slightly different like ways of doing the advent calendar. For us, it's a calendar. Cocomelon is banned in our house. Yeah, he luckily he's no longer interested in Cocomelon, but it's kids YouTube is weird. Okay, a bit more involved. I designed a Christmas ornament greeting card each year to give friendly friends. Started a way to learn cab, a bit of tradition. Only to me is that it needs to be flat, so it's easy to send it. Oh, flat, so it's easier to send a mail. Then I wanted something a bit more interactive, so I designed a print-in-place ornament with spinning discs. Oh, that's cool. So like each one spins. Oh, that's a cool little idea. I'm assuming it's like a calendar, like the different marks, or they. Oh, that's how you get the. Huh. Neat. How many entries total? I don't know. More than there are likes, which is concerning. Are you a robot? I know you're a robot. I'm calling you out right now. You know who I'm talking to. Buying calendar. Oh, cool. Let me know when it's the end of the world. Okay, simple little setup using 3 FDM printed evergreens. My wife wanted them for Christmas display. Oh, I love these ones. What's her name? Is it Cats 3D? Does these where you basically, it's like a vase mode print, but what you do is instead of continuous line, every now and then it just kind of goes out into nothing and then comes back and then continues on. So it's like, it looks like little loops, but because it's not on anything, it looks like fuzz. So it's kind of almost the same trick as the hairy lion, only without that outer wall you have to cut off. And then you can hit it with like a heat gun to make it melt. These look really cool. I love how this one turned out. It looks so fluffy. Like these look fluffy. I love this. Are you kidding? Good job. They are fluffy. What layer did you print it at a low layer height? I'm assuming so that they're very thin, or are they just really big? Okay, a bit more involved. Here we go. This is, I was like, hoping to see more of these kind of things. Okay, a bit more involved. 230% scale with Duramatic 3D PLA plus marble and G-Tech PETG with some LED lights. There's the original file. Oh, that's cool. That's nice. That's nice. How many? Okay, I couldn't be the only one here. How many people growing up had that ceramic Christmas tree like this that had like the incandescent light bulb in it that would burn you, that would get crazy hot, and then you had like little, like, what were they made of? Like clear glass, like light bulbs that were just clear different colored glass that you could put in different spots on the tree. Parents still do. We still have. Okay, so I wasn't the only one that grew up with one of those. Okay. A lot of people still have it. Yeah, I don't know where ours went. I'm assuming it got thrown out because it was a very like 80s thing. I want to say it was like a very 80s thing. Dark Aspie gifted 5 community memberships. Cheers. Thank you, everyone. Okay, so it wasn't the only one. Do they still make those? What would it be called? What would it be called? Ceramic Christmas tree. Images. Yeah, this. Yeah, this right here. One of these. Yeah, you had the star on the top that was sharp as all hell, and then you had the little lights. Yeah, and you would just shove a light bulb in the bottom. Yep. Okay. Okay, so it wasn't the only one, and they still do exist. Okay, that's good to know. I'm not gonna buy one, but it's good to know. Finished my Voron. Nice, congratulations. Michael's have those. Okay, never saw that. Yeah, that, I think that was like a very like 80s thing, or at least like 70s maybe. I don't know. Got one under the kitchen. Okay, so a bunch of people still have it. It has the burn down the house light bulb. Yeah, it's got the big incandescent light bulb that's like crazy hot and it heats everything up. Okay, so yes, this is definitely going on the a little bit more involved train. In terms of electronic, yeah, sorry, Turtle God, but this printed tree is a little bit more than yours. Okay. Oh, the Grinch. For Simply Printed, the first time I posted here, first multicolor print. Watched the show about a year's. Cheers. Printed it on my CR6 special edition. Nice. Oh, that came out really good. The question is, that looks really good, but it ain't gonna beat Doggo. I know my audience. So in terms of like a tree ornament, I'm pretty sure Doggo's got the tree, the ornament category under lock and key. Andrew, $10. Cheers. Hey, Nero 3D. I'm gonna have to head out. Cheers to the folks' place. Have fun. Have a Merry Christmas. I will. Cheers. Enjoy the holidays. Did a filament change. Yeah. So if you don't know how to do these are awesome. You don't even need a multi-material setup. My old logo, I printed it on just a bog standard Voron, and all you do is you take a 2D image, you make it 3D, and all you do is you just do different heights or different colors essentially. So you print your white first, and then you change to blue, and then you finish with black. And at different heights, you just change the color. So you can, this, I'm assuming the black is the highest point. So you probably start green, transition to white, red, and that. So it just, as you print up, so you get something simple like that. So you don't need a multicolor printer or setup to do multicolor. If you're smart with the design of the STL and you just change filament at certain elevations. Okay, a bit more involved. Wanted a Christmas star that can either stand on the window or hang in the window. Didn't find any that looked, so took some inspiration from the 50s and 60s that was made to put atop a Christmas tree. Spent about a week designing test prints. Okay, consist pieces that are built in supports and glued together with super glue. Change the pieces apart. Doesn't look bad, but I think it'd be a bit bigger. So I hung on the window, maybe on the next version. Star is lit up with a light bulb. All the parts in the stand, 2 bulbs at the top. Hopefully it can take the heat of a light bulb. Hopefully you're not using an incandescent, which I don't think, can you even buy incandescents anymore? Do Canadians also celebrate Christmas in December? Yes, we just don't call December December. Okay, so that's cool. Yeah, we'll put you in. We'll put you in for the more advanced for now. Okay, bit more involved. Created candles for the giant Lego wreath. I wanted to print this year and I completely forgot to do it. Usually celebrated in March. Yeah, like right now it's perfect March weather. So, okay, a bit more involved. Created candles for the giant Lego and added LEDs for the flames. Nice. Banana for scale. That's good. Minus points for it not being a printed banana though. Brighter LEDs though. Lego original Batman inside banana. What? Oh, the Lego original inside the banana. Oh, you got the little Lego. Lawyers are going to be on your butt soon. That's cool. Yeah, I was going to print one of these this year and I completely forgot. Model is here. Did you design it yourself? I'm assuming not. Yeah. Oh, wait, Radical Real. You did design this. You did design this. Or no, did you? Yeah. Yeah, you did design this. So this is where it was. I saw a bunch of people on the Voron Discord printing this. That's where I'm like, I want to print that. And then I just never got around to doing it. Okay. I think you knock out the snowman. I think you take the snowman for self-designed. I really like the Lego. So I think you're knocking out the snowman. It's gonna be hard. You know what? We'll just leave you there for now. Because we got like 3 different things. We might Thunderdome that. I think we're getting near the end of the entrance, so we might be able to do some rounds here. Okay, simply printed, faceted tree, vase mode, printed in Protopasta, HTPLA. I've been lying around since 2018. Okay. Ooh, pretty color. You can get some really fancy. I've been watching. I watched a video. It was a Osprey. Buddy designed a DIY, like a little smaller scaled RC remote controlled V22 Osprey, and he printed all the parts for it in vase mode, and it does all this cool inner geometry to like support it, and it's super cool what you can do with vase mode now. Yeah, that's a Future Taylor problem. But only the candles. Oh, okay. Bit more involved. I modeled, printed, and painted a cute little snowman. Aww. That's cute. Put the snowman on. I like the snowman. Ooh. I think this God. Again, we're just gonna keep kicking that bucket down the road. I'm really loving how many people entered like the little bit more advanced. Okay, simply printed apron guide tree ornament. It's my own design, printed in one generic PLA on Dbot Voron crossover. STL? STL? Okay. While I may toot my own horn, I can't hold a candle to Doggo. So Also, the beard's too short. I'm assuming this is from my profile picture back when I didn't have as big a beard. Well, I cleaned up. I cleaned the beard up. I have to look presentable for, you know, we do the family stuff's coming up. I gotta look presentable now. I got no Grizzly Adams beard anymore. Okay. Oh, we're on to the last day. Okay. Simply printed something I whipped up using 2020, using an SVG and OpenSCAD. A little. Oh, so we got 2020. Oh. Oh, it uses the F word. It uses the naughty word that I'm not allowed to say in the first 30 seconds of a YouTube video or I get demonetized. But I can say it after the first 30 seconds. As long as I don't say it too many times. It's weird. But I try not to swear on my videos. I don't think I've ever sworn in a video. I swear on stream, but even then I try not to do it too often. That's cool. You know, we'll put on the simply printed just because we don't have enough. And it took me a second to get it. I think that's the charm of it, is if you just look at it quick, you go, oh, that's a cute little snowflake. And then if you really look at it, you're like, oh. Okay. Seasonal gifts for the army of nieces from Uncle Grinch, probably disqualified. I would have put in the stocking. Oh, that's fine. And oh, it's coal. Clever. I'm going to give you points for being clever. It's not going to win. We both know it's not going to win, but that's clever. That's clever. A bit more involved Lego Christmas wreath. Although, you know, with today's heating prices, a lump of coal is actually probably a really good gift. Okay, a bit more involved Lego Christmas wreath with WLED controlled NeoPixels. Oh, this might be taken on the other Christmas wreath. Okay. NeoPixels. Does it do anything? Ooh. Ooh. And we got a little bit of wiring. Okay, Pinhead Larry. Which is Timmit for those who don't know. I think this one might beat Reels. Although Reels also lights up. Reels also lights up. Ah! Or no, does Reels light up? Like Reels, does yours light up? I can't remember. Does Reels lights up? Yeah, they got LEDs. Ah! We'll get back to that. We'll get back to that. We'll get back to that. Who you call him Pinhead? Printed for little benchy hats. Oh, that's cute. So I'm assuming the hats are something you add to the benchy. That's cute. I like that. I like that. Bit more involved. Gift boxes from, yep, 3D Printing World. Yep, so he does the locking boxes. These are really fun. You have to like glue them together. You can print them on a single nozzle setup with multiple parts. This one's RGB. Ooh, RGB might edge it out. Star Wars 3, 3D printed Mario Star, a little off balance, so some skewers and pipe cleaners to the rescue. There you go. Is this actually the only Mario Star topper? Or no, we had another one. We had another one. The thing is, I like this guy. This is a little bit more stand-out-ish. But you did a very good job on this one. It looked better than the one I did. Does it have an LED in it? I don't think so. I think it's just a reflection. The freezing rain just started. Yeah, Crystal, I think you're like 12 hours ahead of me. So for us, it rained all night and then it dropped down. It was like +7 yesterday and now it's like -18. So everything, it's all ice underneath blowing snow. It sucks out there right now. There's like 3 more. Oh, there is lights in it? Ooh. So that's a bit more involved. What do we eat? Turkey is common. Roast sometimes. I don't know. We've always done turkey. She's in Montreal. I know. I'm down in Southern Ontario. She's like 11, 12 hours ahead of me. Lots of gluing. I'll put you on the list. I'll put it on the list. I think this is a bit more, it goes in the a bit more involved category. The bit more involved category has a lot of entries. I'm out of room. Shoot. RGB wins. RGB wins. Sorry, real. RGB. And start those three. There we go. We'll do some finalist rounds. We're gonna do some, okay, 90 something printed parts, a bunch of filing, and it works. Not my model. This is a gift from a coworker. Oh shit. Oh damn. Okay, that's really cool. It was made as a gift. Okay, so it's made as a gift. I'll put it in. Oh, there's another star. And the contest is closed. Okay, so the other one had LEDs. So I'm assuming these are the same one. This is the same one as this one, just different filament, but this one has LEDs in it. Okay. The thing is, yeah, you know what? I'm very not picky with the rules, and this was printed as a gift for somebody. While this print itself isn't seasonal holiday-ish, it is printed as a gift. I'll put it on the list. If you guys don't believe it should be there, just don't vote for it. I'm gonna have to make room for one more here. Okay. More things to vote on. Yep. There we go. So how many entries do we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 10 entries. So I'm going to split them into 5, and the top 2 will go forward to the final round of 4. Okay. And then on the other category, we'll do the printed. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to go get some more water. Actually, I still got some. We're going to take a little breather here. I need to catch my breath. You know, how am I going to entertain you guys if I'm not talking? Wife is swapping out the hummingbird feed. Just instead of putting sugar in it with the sugar water, put salt water. It won't freeze. Simple as that. It's got electrolytes. It's what plants crave. What kind of appetizers? Cranberry stuffing. Like, I live south of Detroit. You're probably going to see a lot of American stuff. Where Canada and the US is pretty culturally similar for a lot of things. Beer. Yeah, there you go. Beer. Okay. So we've got for the, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I need to knock one out. I need to knock one out. I know which one's gonna win. I think we all know which one's gonna win, but I gotta knock one out. Because I gotta have even numbers so I can have it fair. Executive decision, Voron Piggy Bank is gone. Okay. Prime ribbon poutine. We got the pute. Okay, so let me get this set up. Let's get this set up. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna do 3 and 3, okay? So this will be these are gonna be the lightning rounds, okay? Lightning rounds, okay? And the order is basically however they ended up on the board, okay? So it's gonna be lightning round, and the top 2 are gonna go on to the final, okay? Make this simple. 1, 2, 3. There you go. Pick which one you like the most. 1, 2, or 3 of the top 3 here. Of the top 3, we got Doggo Lithopane, we've got the sled, and we got the tree topper. Pick 1, 2, or 3. I'm gonna leave it open for 2 minutes. Not even. It depends on if it's a blowout or not. But the top 2 are gonna carry on. And then I'll do the same thing with the bottom ones. And then the top overall, we'll do the top of the top 4. So which one do you like? 1, 2, or 3? Doggo is not blowing out. Doggo's number 1 and is currently in the last at 19%. Yeah, so it looks like 2 and 3. I thought more people would go for Doggo. Huh. Okay, we're gonna end it there. So 2 and 3 are carrying on to the final. Okay. So Doggo. So you go there. You go there. Okay. Okay, same thing. Pick your favorite one. Top 2 go on to the finals. Blizzard warning, blizzard warning. That's hard. Well, you're not even voting on the winner. You're just voting on, okay, let's see what we got here. Ooh. Okay, it looks like 2 and 3. So it looks like 2 is not going to make it. Yeah. Okay. End poll. Okay. So 2 is not going to make it. So where are we going to put that? We're going to put you there. You can go here. And you can be now number 3. 4. There we go. Okay. So now you're going to vote on, start a poll. Winner, simply printed. 1 is trees. 2 is benchy hats. 3 is tree topper of pain. And 4 is sleigh ride. Okay, so you are voting on the winner of the simply printed category. If nobody gets 50% and it's not a complete blowout, like if the one in the lead isn't winning by 20%, we're gonna go to a runoff. I will leave this open for 2 minutes. And also, if you want to be a winner yourself, every stream, we give away a spool of Polymaker filament. So if you have it, take the time to go enter in the link in the description. And while you're down there, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Can you comment on a live stream? I don't think you can comment on a live stream. If you can comment on a live stream, go leave a comment. Let me know what you're doing for the holidays. And if this is the future and you're watching the VOD of this, hope you got what you wanted for Christmas. What did you get for Christmas? Let me know what you got for Christmas. Hopefully you got socks. Because at one point in your life, it will change and you'll be happy to get socks for Christmas. It's great. Okay, what are we at? What are we at? 2 minutes. Okay, so it looks like trees and tree topper are pain. And we're gonna do, ooh. It's not 20%. Is that 20, 20, 32, 42? That's close. You know what? I got man flu. That sucks. Got hand-knitted wool socks last year. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna go to a runoff. We're gonna go to a runoff. It's tree topper pain. There you go. There you go. We'll leave it open for 2 minutes, or unless there's a clear blowaway. There we go. If you want good socks, honestly, merino wool socks. Get yourself some good merino wool socks. Mwah, beautiful. I love them. Are expensive. Buy them at Costco when they go on sale. Buy them at Costco when they go on sale. If you go to Costco. Good wool socks. That was one of the things, like when I was doing army stuff, I bought a lot of like Gucci socks because like it's worth it, and I still wear them. No, I'm not using the BTR. No, the mic is still my Rode Wireless Go. I don't think this has a mic in. This has a mic, but it's built into the headphones. Yeah, this doesn't have a mic in. Just like this, the BT3 has a mic, but properties. I don't think you want me to use it. I don't think it sounds too good. So we'll go back to my normal mic. There we go. Okay. It looks like Fluffy Trees is our winner. Are you kidding me? Congratulations. It's also underneath my, like the mic's underneath my apron. So are you kidding me? Congratulations. You are winner one. You're going to get some Polymaker filament and your choice of either an Only Benchies hat or shirt off of the Only Benchies store. So let's find your entries. Where's Are You Kidding? You were like the first, one of the first entries too, weren't you? Find from user. Are you kidding? I gotta find your entry now. I gotta find your entry. Why can't I find Are You Kidding? Where is, oh, there it is. There it is. I found its entry. There we go. There we go. Reply. Winner. Simply printed category. There we go. So this is our winner. Are you winning? Are you kidding? Is winning. Simply printed category. Everyone, golf claps in chat. So you're going to get some Polymaker filament and you're going to get some cool Only Benchies merch. Not sure how somebody won. Well, this was the simply printed category. This was the simply printed category, not the advanced. The advanced is going to be a little bit more of a thing. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're going to do 3 at a time. We're going to do three at a time, and it's going to be random. So 3, 6, 9, or no, 10. Wow, I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got to get rid of one. Because we got, how am I going to do this? How am I going to knock down to 4? How am I going to knock down to 4? Like I could just do 2. I'm gonna knock this down to 4. Or at least 8. I need to knock it down to 8. You know what? It's my contest. I think this star is better than this. Sorry, Rose. This printed diorama is better than this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. There we go. There we go. I do what I want. Whatever. I do what I want. Okay. So now we need to sort this out. I'm gonna put you there. Oh, what am I doing? You, no, what did I do? Yeah, oh, I did that already. Okay. Yeah, so we got cut, paste. What else? What else? We'll do this one. Paste. And we'll do this guy. Or no, we'll do this one. I don't know. I should be picking these at random, which I kind of am. This one. I should have this on full screen while I'm setting all this up. And we'll do this. We'll do Buchan. We'll do that LED star. There we go. Okay. One. That's not a number. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4. Vote which one of these 4 is your favorite. The top 2 are going to carry on to the finalist in the a little bit more advanced category. You get 2 minutes or until it's kind of clear who's winning. Yeah, this category has a lot of good entries. I'm actually surprised. I thought the other category would have more entries, or at least more finalists. If Lego hadn't adapted, it would have died. Okay, fun fact. Back when I did insurance, I insured the head of Lego Canada's house. He called in for a quote, and I'm like, hey, what's your, like, I go through the whole quote. He's just you know, hey, I just moved to this country, you know, work sent me here, whatever. I'm like, cool, whatever. I go through the whole quote. I'm like, oh, it's a decent sized house, whatever, you know. It's renting because he's only here for like the year that he's working here. And I'm like, cool. And I'm like, can I get your email? And he's like, so-and-so at lego.com. And I'm like, oh, you work for Lego? I run Lego. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I tried to get some free Lego from him, and he wouldn't send me any. It was a Lego house. No, he was renting. And I've never set up a rental policy as expensive as that because it's like he's had a Lego, but he's only here for like a year or something. So he just rented a big house for a year. So very nice guy to talk to. This was many years ago, so I don't even remember who it was. So the one that's winning is at 30%. So this is going to be a tough category. This is going to be a tough category. Never free Lego. You never get free Lego. Oh my God, this is going to be a tight one. This is going to be a tight race. Holy. Oh my God. I picked these because I'm like, I'll try and pick like, try and split them up so it's not as, you know, oh my God. It's gonna be fun. Why don't they ship a Lego kit with him to build his house and then take it back? Okay, so number 4 for sure. Number 4 is gone for sure. Mindstorm is ending, yeah. Okay, you know what? We're gonna run it again without 4. That is too close. Lightning round 1. Part 2. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. Did I? Oh, 1 second here. Ask community. There we go. Wrong button. I demand a recount. The votes were improper. I can't do a good Trump impression, which I guess is a good thing, because why would you want to do a Trump impression? It's rigged. It's all rigged. Just start saying China. I see, I can't even do the China. Logan Bram, $10, cheers. Okay, but let's please not get political. Let's please not get political. Okay, ooh, this is tight, but okay, we got to clear. Okay, so goodbye number 2. Bye number 2. Okay. So in here, we've got that one. Yeah, the Widow Snowman. Wait, how do we have 5 here? How do we have 5 here? I thought, did I miscount? Shit, did I miscount? Were any of these already on the list? Tree Topper was 4. This one right here? Or was it this one? No, it was this one. The star. Yeah, we already did the star. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm like, wait a minute. Okay. I'm like, I could have sworn I had 8. Me fail English? 1, 2, 3, 4. Start a poll. Lightning round 2. 2. Four. Pick your favorite. Pick your favorite. You can also game it. If you see the one that's your favorite is winning, pick your second favorite. Like, we're just trying to get the 2 that have the clearer winner out of the 4. Actually, I probably should have next time we do this, next month, remind me, I'm going to do pick the 2 you do not know. That's not nice, but I guess it's the opposite. So if I say pick your least favorite one, it'd be the same as whatever one gets the least amount of votes. So it's not, I don't know, that just sounds cruel to say. Pick the one you don't like. Yeah, pick your favorite. But then the one that you don't like the most is the one that gets the least amount of votes anyways. It just sounds nicer. It's the PC way of saying that. I so want to get this stupid quad working. If you don't know what happened to the LR4, we got it fixed. I finally got it flying, but it's got a faulty gyro. So the whole time you're flying, it's like shuddering and stuttering. It does not fly nice, and I don't like that. Sounds like a neat. No, it's not a PID. I've done a whole bunch of diagnostic with some people way smarter than me with quads, and it's a faulty gyro. It's not a PID because I'll show you here in a second. Okay, 1 and 4 are our winners, it looks like. Yeah, 1 and 4. So 4 and 1. This easy. There we go. Yeah, here, let me find the video. So this is the black box. you could see how the motors are constantly wanting to twitch to the 130 position right from the start. And then the whole time it's flying, it's doing that. So it's a faulty gyro. It keeps thinking something's off to that direction. And it's just constantly like rhythmically just going. So yeah, this is like flying at 1 a.m. because I was up all night trying to figure out why it was not working. But doesn't matter the throttle position, doesn't matter what I'm doing flying, it's constantly So it's faulty gyro is what it is. Yeah. And considering it's a long range quad, it's got a Caddx Vista, and I'd rather not risk it with a shitty gyro that just causes it to fall out of the air like a kilometer out. Yeah, you can't PID tune if you got a faulty gyro. Okay, start a poll. Finals for advanced category. We have option 1, bird. Option 2, we got light up tree. We got option 3, we are Lego family. And option 4, Lego RGB LED wreath. How do you spell wreath? I think that's how you spell wreath. There you go. Vote for which one you think wins. The thermistor is gone. Yeah, it's got a faulty thermistor. I gotta redo the clipper install on it. I gotta rerun input shaper. Wreather madness. I understood that reference. What's my Z offset? Many. Oh, is the plywood maker bot with clipper going? Also, does the Mark III? Mark III is holding up fine. I don't use it much because I've got, but the Mark III is fine. I don't have the Ultimaker. It's an Ultimaker I'm looking for. For those that don't know, one of my long-standing goals is to try and find an original unassembled Ultimaker kit. Like the Ultimaker original, the wooden one. I'm trying to find an original Ultimaker kit. If anyone knows where I can get one, or if they have one, or if they work for a company that has them, unbuilt. I'm not looking for like a kit that was built 10 years ago because it's probably not in the greatest condition. Plus, I want to actually build the kit on stream. So, yeah. Transport Canada. There's nothing, when I looked up the rules, there's nothing about housing, if I'm not mistaken. And I totally have my license. It has to do with pedestrians. And I was flying down the middle of the road, so. And honestly, it's a sub 250 gram drone too. So I'm inside the sub 250 category. Okay, what are we at? Are we gonna have to do a runoff? We are gonna have to do a runoff. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do a runoff between RGB Wreath and We Are Lego Family. And I'm not gonna renumber them because I'm lazy. What can you pay? Some places do have them. I'm not paying retail because while I think it's, you know, it's a cool thing to have. I'm not paying $1,000 retail for an Ultimaker original. My brother in Christ, it is not worth that much. But yeah. Yeah, sub 250. Basically, don't fly over pedestrians, don't fly it over forest fires, don't fly in restricted airspace. I don't live in restricted airspace. It's 1 in the morning and nobody's on the road. And oh, don't fly over 400 feet. So I'm fine. Okay. Vote for the winner. Lego Wreath. It's funny how these are Lego. So we'll leave that open for like 2 minutes. You're making me pull up the rules again right now. Flying your drone legally. So fly where you can see it. If you're flying at night, you have to have lights on your drone. Mine has LEDs, that counts. Below 400 feet, away from bystanders. Avoid emergency operations, away from airports. Outside controlled airspace, so away from airports. And far away from other aircraft. That's it. Those are the rules I have to follow for Canada for drones. Under 250, I don't have to have a license, and that's under 250. That's the rules. Nothing about buildings. And if I'm not mistaken, under 250 is guidelines, not rules. Up here. It's actually, the rules aren't too bad up here. Even here with the license, all the license allows me to do is follow the same rules above 250 grams. As soon as someone comes outside, well, nobody came outside. Why are we talking about hypotheticals? You're not allowed to jaywalk. Who here has never jaywalked in their life and has always crossed every street, every road at a proper designated crossing? Is Revo Voron an M3 mounting screw? Yes, it is, because we designed it to have M3 mounting screws because that's the smart thing to do. Oh, people love hypotheticals. Yeah, exactly, Houseblock. I use jaywalk as an example of a rule everyone kind of. I'm not your mom. Yes, I'm a YouTuber, but I'm not your mom. I love the you're setting a bad example. I'm not your mom. If I'm 30 feet high, I'm 30 feet away from people. It's measured horizontally. Plus, I would love to, like, how do you prove exactly how far away you are at all times? It's like the 400 meter rule. It's like only one of my, or the 400 feet rule. Only one of my quads has a GPS in it. The other ones don't. How it just comes out, you're over 500 feet tall. Well, you could tell that? You did the trigonometry? You did the, oh, I'm 50 feet away and it's this up, and I looked at the angle and I mathed out how high my quad was. Oh, I'm well aware of the drone rules, Ben. I've looked them all up. I fly in a big open farm field normally, like hundreds of feet away from anything. And when I do test them, it's at night when everyone's asleep. And I fly up and down an empty road. And I'll fly over people's property. Acceptable risk. Speaking of acceptable, holy shit. Wreather Madness. Okay, It's got a 4% lead. It's got a 4% lead. Just fly a kite. There are kites heavier than some of my quads. I have flown my Mobula 7 at top speed into myself just to see, and it does nothing. Like I barely felt it through my coat. Yeah, a win is a win. It is. Congratulations, Timmit. You won. Basically, exactly. Just, you know, if I fly in at the park and there's people at the park, I don't fly near them. Simple as that. Can I name co-winners? Well, Ricky B, you fought valiantly. You did good. But Pinhead Larry, or Timmit, is the winner. So let me find here. Winner. There you go. Congratulations. There's a lot. I was actually really happy this month. We had a lot of very good entries this month. So everyone, golf claps in chat. The two winners, you'll get DMs from me later tonight, probably. I'll need some information, obviously, to send you stuff. Because I'm gonna need some information to send you stuff to, I need to send you your hat or your shirt, whatever you pick. So you got to pick what you want, or I need your address to do that. But you'll get also the information to get the filament from Polymaker. Oh, there you go. If you go to the contest discussion channel, you can get the ornament guy STL. There you go. If you want it. I don't know why you would, but there you go. And why am I getting pinged in the moron Discord? Who is pinging me? When you ping me and I'm live, I don't see the pings. What is going on here? What is going on here? Where's the ping at? I don't see the ping. No, it's probably admin. Whatever. Cool. That was fun. That was fun. Next month's theme, I don't know. Okay. So every month the theme changes. Okay. Along with my list ability to not pronounce theme properly half the time. So next month's theme. Yeah. Is going to be, I think the category is going to be, I don't know how I'm going to word it yet, but I want to see how you use 3D printing to enhance or augment another one of your hobbies. I think that's what next month's contest is going to be about. I want to see, because we already did a contest on practical prints, but this contest is going to be specifically on how you use 3D printing to enhance, impact, improve your existing hobby and or job. So for example, are you an architect? Did you 3D print something you designed? Do you do the FPV stuff and you print TPU parts for your drones? Like, I think that's what next month's category is going to be. My only hobby is 3D printing. One category then will be post your mod. It's got to be your mod though. Not your favorite mod. Post a mod you designed. So this category is going to be that. How you use 3D printing to enhance your hobby. 3D printing is a hobby, but there'll be a specific category for that. I might have to make three categories this time. So I think that's going to be next month's category. Usually the contest goes up around the beginning of the month. So there's usually like a dead air period between now and the end of the month where there won't be the contest channel, and then we'll open up a new one for that one. Previous contest channels are open. They're in read-only mode, so you can look and vote and whatnot. Will there be threads? I'm going to allow posting threads for the categories. I don't like discussion in the channel because it just makes it easier to scroll when live, and there is a dedicated channel for discussing the entries. So yeah. No, as for the entries, I like the list. I like everything in one big list. Like, because that way I could just go through it. You have too many hobbies. It's going to be categories. There'll be 2 or 3 categories. You're allowed to enter 1 per category. Pick whatever one you think has the best chance of winning. So, yay, there's Timit. You know you're an admin and a mod and whatnot. You got no special privilege because I didn't pick you. And you beat out the other wreath just because you had RGB. You were both LED wreaths, but you had RGB LEDs. So, is it the caps lock key? No. What is the insert? Oh, scroll lock. That's what that key is. Rigged. Hey, you voted for him. So yeah. So what time is it? It's 4 o'clock. We got some time to kill. What do you guys want to do? We got like, I don't know. I don't feel like ending the stream. I like my 3-hour streams, and we still have some time. What do you guys want to do? We got like, you know what? Let me go fill up my water bottle. We got to finish doing some setup on the Voron, the Voron 1. We got to finish setting up Clipper on that. Oh, Sanity's back. She's got internet. Let me go get some water. I'll put the baby in charge. And we'll get the Voron set up. Sound good? Sound good? Because I think, what do we have left? We have to calibrate the extruder, and we got to set my Z offset and get the bed mesh set up, right? I think that's all we got left. Can you enter in multiple categories? Yes, you can enter multiple categories, but 1 entry per category. So if you decide to change your entry later on, delete your previous entry. Because I don't look at everything until the thing. Okay, so I'll be back in a minute. 'Cause I need more water. Baby's in charge. Behave. What's going on? Hello? Hello? Huh. Okay, I guess I hit the button, but for some reason it didn't unmute me. Oh, I muted OBS. I accidentally muted OBS volume instead of just hitting the stream deck. So I was double muted. Sorry about that. So for those that don't know what this is a Voron 1.0 kit. The original Voron circa 2016. Ramps, 8-bit, DRVs, Chimera hotend, E3D, we know why he killed it. Original Voron belted extruder and all. This is straight out of 2016. Even the Raspberry Pi is a Raspberry Pi 3B, which came out in 2016. I don't even think it's a 3B plus. I think it just is 3B. Yeah, it just is 3B, not even a 3B plus. Raspberry Pi 2015. So everything you see here is 2016 tech. And we put Clipper on it. So the plan is to have some fun with it stock. And then what we're gonna go and do, because we're not animals, upgrade the extruder. I want to see if I can put a LGX light on it. If not, I'll put an M4 extruder on it and put a Revo on it. So better extruder, better hot end, and then just leave everything else the same, even ramps. And just let her run. No, this is V1, or this is not V1, this is VK. It's a Voron kit. Yes, there were official Voron kits at one point. There were 20 of them. This is Voron kit 20. And I fixed the screen. We got an actual LED like screen that works. So it does home. Pull it up here. Oh. Huh. Okay, it did home. Why aren't you homing? One second here. That ain't good. It homed last time. It did home. It did home. Okay, 1 second here. Okay, the probe's not triggering. Why isn't the probe triggering? I know what's going on. So, if you remember, when we originally set this up, the Z offset is not a lot. We don't have a lot. The Z probe is not super accurate. Yeah, that's why. So we don't have a lot of sense distance. And what was the last thing we did, class? Who was here? What was the last thing we did with this machine? What was the last thing we did? Clog nozzle. No, we did a PID tune. So there's a big old blob of plastic that was solidified. So that plastic was hitting before the probe would trigger. So, yeah. Are there sparks? No, there's no sparks. We just crashed the Z, which it stalled out. It's all good. All good. Okay, machine. .cfg. So what do we got to do now? We gotta get our extruder working. So where's our min temp? Min temp 0. So we should be able to extrude cold, I believe. No, we can't extrude cold. Oh, I should put myself back in the corner. There we go. Okay. So now we need to set up our extruder. And an easy way to do that, do we have filament loaded in it? I'm probably gonna have to heat it up. Yeah, we got filament in it. I'm gonna have to heat it up. Okay, yeah, we're cleared. Okay. No, there's a massive blob. Like normally it's not that much of a blob. So we're gonna let that heat up. What does my probe look like? Mesh. It's a 5x5 mesh. Let's do 6x6. 6x6 mesh. Mesh min 3050, mesh max. Save close, okay. Is everyone all ready for the holidays? There we go. So easy peasy. We're just going to cut this flush at the tip. I'm going to tell it to extrude 100 millimeters of filament, 50 millimeters because 100's lax, and extrude. And we'll see how much we get. We extruded 30 millimeters. So we told it to extrude 50. We extruded 30. So machine, printer.cfg, extruder. So we need to rotation distance. So we need to, I always do this backwards. So it's 6, so 33. No, we need to. The 20.1? I'm either going the right way or I'm going the wrong way. I can never remember which way I'm going. Find out in a minute. Oh, way too much. Oh, no, 50. We're good. Actually, yeah, 50. Hey, I did it right. Okay, now let's do 100 and tune it in. Okay, so settings. That's my extrude cross section bullshit. But I always forget to put an air. There we go. At 3 millimeters a second. Extrude. Or no, we want to do 100. I mean, I can't. That is more than 100. That is way more than 100. Did I screw it up? Extrude at extrude 50. I screwed up the math. Big time. I'm extruding double. I'm extruding double what I tell it to. Yeah, let's go back. Maybe I did it backwards. 1 second here. Machine. Figure out CFG. Oh, maybe I hit the wrong button. Let's go back to the original value. Original rotation value. Save. Save and restart. It's also jumping, so we're obviously. So extrude at 3 millimeters. So 50 millimeters of filament at 3 millimeters a second. Extrude. So it's extruded 60 millimeters of filament. 61, 62 millimeters of filament. So 62 millimeters, and these are. It's way too tight. So. The anchor mate. Oh yeah, the anchor mate. Oh, the anchor mate. So 62 divided by 50 equals 1.24. And that times 33.5 equals 41.54. That machine, the anchor mate, it is literally a V-wheel bed flinger. I guarantee you get 99% of the same result throwing Clipper on an Ender 3. So I've got like, yeah. I've got like no real... The anchormate will give you a cannot heat bed error if the bed is below. That's common. A lot of printers will do that. That's a thing for a lot of people who have their printers in the garage. That is a thing. Why are you skipping? You go 50 millimeters. Cool. Okay, we're extruding 50 millimeters. Now we need to do our Z offset. Which I can never remember what the command is for this. Bed locating, and stop, probe testing, probe accuracy. We've already done the PIDs, bed leveling, bed screws, bed tilt, bed trident, quad gantry, QGL, Z offset. There you go. Okay, so V1 trident. Probe calibrate. Now I need my itty bitty piece of paper. Where's my science paper? Where's my science paper at? How can I do science without my science paper? A FedEx bill. That'll work. Hopefully it's not anything important. Ah, what'd I do? Oh no, I accidentally closed it. Move out of range. What do you mean move out of range? Oh. Shoot. Okay, 1 second here. Z. Do I need to heat the bed? No, usually what I do is I do this probe calibrate and then I'll live adjust my Z on a first print and then I'll save my offset if I need to change it. So usually I only do this to kind of get me close. And then why are you moving? Okay, I guess it wants to move. Yep. Okay. Okay, so we have that height map, calibrate. I gotta change this, 1 second. So it starts at 3050, goes. Taco. So this is, by the way, the bed isn't trammed. Like I don't know where it's at on the X and Y, like for the screws. I don't know where it's at. So we're gonna have to figure that out. But let's get the macros loaded up on this. So history, machine, create file, nope, cancel, upload file, downloads, macros, edit file, nope, that's not what I want, rename, macros.cfg, rename, update that, bed mesh clear, we want bed mesh calibrate. Do I need to have it capital? Okay. Print start, blah, 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 blah. Print end, we're gonna go back to Y, 220. Mesh clear, save, restart, start. Okay, where's the starting? Purge line is XY3. Yeah, that works. Save, restart. Okay, cool. Oh, printers.cfg. Shut up. There we go. Include macros.cfg. Save, restart. What printer do I mount? What do you mean? There we go. You guys want to print something? Let's see. So G1, X0, Y0. Yeah, so that's going to be way off the bed. Yeah, that's going to be way off the bed. Shoot. Because we only have... How much we got here? That's two. Oh man, that's a lot of travel. How big is the bed? The bed itself is 220 by 220, or 230 by 230. Yeah, 230 by 230. Yeah, so we got... Save and restart. And that might work. That might work. We'll just YOLO it. Okay, so let's get my bed actually kind of squared up though, because right now this bed is kind of, so that's 15 mil. Yeah, I gotta drop that. Okay. So if this is 15 mil off that, there's 16 mil. 15, 16. This is the super scientific way to level a bed. I'm just trimming out to, this is all the same. $16. There we go. Okay. Don't lose my Raspberry Pi. Okay, let's super slice. We've got a V1.0 PLA. Extrusion multiplier, 230 set, 230. Okay, do I have it set for 230 or 220 in here? Yeah, 230. Yeah. What time is it? We're just gonna do a cube. We're just gonna do a cube because yeah. 3D. I don't know why it's taking an hour, but it is, whatever. Upload and print. Desktop. Prints. If it works, it works. If it don't work, it don't work. Simple as that. The apron guy. Well, I want to make sure this works before we grace it with the apron guy print. I'm a lot of methanol. You guys ready for me to do something really stupid on stream? There we go. Voila. And it's ISO, not methanol. Methanol is what we used at work. Speaking of work, this is going to be fun. Coming up in the future, we're doing some, I'm working on, I guess you would say, a collab with a company. I'll give you a teaser. I teased the members of the stream yesterday, or the channel. We're going heavy metal. I'm going to use the old bottle because the spout isn't compatible. Oh, oh, okay, it's homing. It's homing. It's homing again. Okay, it's probing. Load bed mesh. No, I'm just gonna have it do a bed probe before every print. It takes 5 minutes to do a bed probe on a 3-hour print. 5 minutes is nothing. And especially a setup like this where I don't have gantry tramming, I'd rather just run a mesh every time, because that way if the gantry comes out of square, the mesh will save it. Where if you have it load a mesh and you don't, if the gantry comes out of square, the mesh won't be exact. I don't know why. I don't know what I'm going to do with this fly sky receiver now. Why not faster bed meshing? Because it's running defaults. And I don't like messing with defaults until we know it works. I'll buy it. Yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna keep it for now just because I use it for the Death Racer, but I could do the Death Racer on Free Sky instead of Fly Sky and just use my Tyrannus X Lite. Did I get a better transmitter? Yeah, I got the. This is what okay, let's see if this starts, and I'll tell you the story of why I have 2 transmitters. I don't know what that was. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know why it did a purge line that high up. Also, I never loaded filament into this. Yeah, we never loaded filament into this. 1 second. Let's restart that. Because we're just printing into nothing. Yeah. I don't know why that purge line decided to go way up in the air. Stop. Let's try it again. Okay, now we got filament loaded. Okay. No, it wasn't too high. It literally didn't have filament in it. Okay, so the Death Racer. If you don't know what the Death Racer is, I have a video on my channel about it. It's a little 3D printed tank. We built them and we fought them at Murph or Irv. It was fun. Good times had by all. So originally, I have this. It's a Tyrannus X Lite. It's a Free Sky transmitter, and I was going to use this with my with the Death Racer, and I had ordered this guy. This is a V8FR receiver. So this is a receiver for FreeSky, okay? Well, the problem that happened was this never showed up in time, okay? And it's like, I need to get this working so I can go and actually, you know, drive my thing. So I ended up buying a kit off Amazon that came with a FlySky receiver or transmitter, this one, and a receiver that I ended up using. And then this showed up. So, yeah. So yeah, so I might use this for something in the future if I ever rebuild the Death Racer, but it's already set up to use the FlySky, so I might as well just keep doing that. Is Clipper Guy interested in another tutorial video stream? Set up Moonraker to connect to Smart. I don't have Smart Home, so I'd have to get that set up first. But yeah, but now I'm not even using FreeSky because I'm using Express LRS. I got an Express LRS module on this, which is awesome. 1 watt. Which all my quads except for one are on Express LRS now. Is it worth it? It's up to you. Do you want a printer that just prints out of the box and you never have to mess with it? Yeah, see, why is it purging? Way up there. Every other machine you print your this is the exact same G code. Okay, I gotta raise that, I think. Wow, okay, what is up with this set offset? It's way off, that's what it is. Oh, and there should be a video this weekend if I can finish editing it. But you know, holidays and all that. But I did a little like kind of, it's not a tutorial, it's more like a blog video about building this little guy. So that's what the next video is. I've got all the B-roll stuff footage. I just gotta record it. I just gotta record the intro. So yeah, I got a video on building this. Go to the park and fly around. Is the Z-axis steps correct? It should be. I believe it is. I did check it with a ruler, if I'm not mistaken, last stream. I'm pretty sure we checked it. It's not bad. Ugh. Could be better, could be worse. This is just giving you guys some extra time to enter for the contest to win some filament from Polymaker. I'm just trying to figure out why that purge line was like 50 feet up in the air. Because literally it's the exact same G code I use on everything. Like start print. Yeah. Z 0.3. I don't know why it's not going down for that. Oh, because I don't have my starting G code set up in this. That's why. That'll do it. Or it's kind of like half-assed in here. That'll explain it. That explains it. Time to fix that. Yeah, it should look like this. Save. And my retracts are probably not set up right. Yeah. Oh, 4 millimeters. Yeah, sure. Good enough. So we're going to go till 5 o'clock and then we'll end it. How much did it cost? So, okay. So it's not my first drone. I've got 5 now. Okay. But this is, if you don't know what it is, it's called an Odonta HD. It's a little 2-inch quad. So that means the props are 2 inches diameter. I reused a lot of spare parts. So literally the only cost to me to build this was the cost of the Caddx Ant, the ELRS receiver, and the propellers. Everything else was leftover parts from a Beta FPV Beta 75X DJI that I took the Caddx out, the camera, and the DJI system and put in the LR4. And then the rest of the hardware, the flight board and whatnot, the flight control and the motors, and put it in that. And then also this much carbon fiber that I cut, because I cut the frame myself. So this is all that's left. So I still have a bunch of carbon fiber left. I can cut a new arm when I break it. My wife says thanks for the contest win. Now she asks for more for Christmas trees. I love those prints. Those are fun prints because they're simple and they look really cool. Like it's a really nice effect that it does. Are 3D printed drones any good? Glad you asked, because I'm actually that box right there has all the hardware for a drone that a drone I'm going to be building with a 3D printed frame. So that is something we're actually going to do on this channel. We're going to 3D print a drone and test it and compare it to a carbon fiber frame. At a certain size, it kind of makes sense. Like the Odonta, you probably could print the frame for this and it would work kind of okay. For my 3-inch quad, which is this guy, this thing does 90 miles an hour. I wouldn't trust printed PLA at 90 miles an hour to hold these arms from vibrating, because the big thing is these have PID, these have gyros, accelerometers, flight controllers. They're smart, and they PID tune the motors for behavior. So what happens is if your arms aren't really stiff and you get vibrations going through this thing, you're gonna have a bad time. It's not gonna fly nice. So. Worth trying Polymaker PLA Plus. I've got, so the filaments we're going to be trying here. Let me pull up the list. Polylite PLA, Polylite lightweight PLA, Polymid PA12CF, and Polymax PC are the filaments we're going to be trying. And if you're asking me about ABS or PETG, no, they're not good for this application at all. PETG is horrible in this application. Way too flexy. Ultim. I have Ultim. If we could stop the front from falling off, maybe. Also, in a future follow-up video, steel. Because I have 100 grams of this stuff to work with and the frame's 10 grams. So, steel will be a thing. Polypro. I don't think, does Polymaker have polypropylene? I thought polypro filament was like not easy to get. Polypropylene. Yeah, I don't think the video with the printed frame is sponsored by Polymaker, so I kind of have to use Polymaker filament. Polypro is too flexible. Probably. It probably is too flexible. I keep seeing these. I gotta stop following companies that make cool shit on Twitter. Onefinity, these Canadian company, they make CNCs, and like I can't justify this at all. It looks so cool. Fiber-filled nylon. That's what we're going to be testing. Here's the thing. I've actually printed some of these filaments. So the benchmark, we actually will have a baseline because I have a frame for this exact quad we're building printed out, or printed. It's carbon fiber. This is 2 mil carbon fiber. So we have a benchmark frame. But it'll be interesting to see how like a PLA frame handles or a carbon fiber nylon frame handles, because I have those and we will be printing these. So it'll be interesting because it all comes down to like vibrations and whatnot. And to make it even more stressful on the frame, this frame is called a nano long range. It's meant to run 1S, so 1 cell battery, so 3.7 volt, and it's meant to run an 18650 LiPo. So this thing flies like a bus, but you get a lot of flight time. So it just kind of like, and you don't do anything crazy with it. We're putting 2S 660 milliamp hour high volts on it. So it's going to be lighter, it's going to be more powerful, and we're going to actually subject it to more stresses to try and get more data. And the fun thing is, I'm pretty sure it has a black box. So let me verify this, because this is the same flight controller, and I could just look it up if it has a black box, or I could just connect one of these flight controllers. There. Open up beta flight. Or as the Brits would say, open up beta flight. Oh, it doesn't have, dang it, it doesn't have a black box. Oh well. There are ways to add a black box, but it gives you like a real time, it's a black box of your telemetry information. Are we getting part cooling out of this? Yeah, the fan's going. It's just printing a little poopy. Ah! Beta flight. We got to get to beta flight. Mark Forge would be good. It probably would. Problem is I don't have the ability to print that. And I'm going to try and print the steel frame too, which, okay, this is steel. This is 17.4 stainless steel filament. Okay. Ready? This stuff's floppy. Like, I thought this would be so much stiffer. Like, I thought it came on this big old spool, so it would be, because it was really stiff, and it's not. Also, Pooch, if you're watching, Pooch, somebody clip this, send it to Pooch. I got a complaint about your rep box, Pooch. My spool don't fit. My spool don't fit in your rep box. What the F, man? What the F? No worky. What are you trying to sell here? Quench and temper it. You put it in a kiln. You actually print it. Like, I'll be printing these parts. I have some samples here. These are pre-kiln. So focus. There you go. So this is what it's printed in. So you print it and then you put it through a kiln, and that basically sinters it all together into a solid thing. So I'm gonna try and print that frame too. I got ripped off. I got a sample amount sent to me for a video. Do I have any shrink parameters? A little bit. I've got some data, but it kind of really, it's one of those things, it depends on the object you're printing, and you kind of have to, it's a test and adjust type thing, apparently. So. Yeah, it's Sapphire 3D, so he's gonna be doing. I'm gonna print it, and then I'm gonna send everything back to him, and then he's gonna do the kiln stuff, and then send it back, hopefully. And be a fun test for Revo Obsidian. There is no part cooling. Yeah, there is. What do you think the 4020 back here is doing? There's part cooling. It's not great part cooling, but it does have part cooling. The backside looks much better. Again, this is 2016, guys. You gotta. Back in 2016, a lot of printers didn't even have a part cooling fan, so. Servo driven bed screws? Why? Why would you waste money on servo bed screws? Why? You print at 0.2 millimeters. It moves in 0.2 millimeter steps. You don't need any more accuracy than that most of the time. Got no kiln. You could send it off to get fired. Like, that's what I'll be doing. Just checking something here, going through some messages. And servicer adjust V0 screws, not your lead screws. What, like your Z, like the bed? What? And service the V0 style screws, not your, like for the bed mounting screws? That doesn't make sense. Polymaker is not a sponsor. Polymaker is going to be sponsoring that video, but unless you see their logo on the screen, I'm not getting paid by them. That's kind of how I operate my streams. When I was sponsored by Thangs and other sponsors previously, their logo was on the screen and it would say sponsored by. So, while I do very much appreciate the filament and the affiliate program and all that, that is not a sponsorship. Gets sponsored by Prusa. Yeah, you know, Big Papa Joey P cuts his checks. You know, as long as his checks cash and they don't bounce. I haven't done a sponsored video all this year. Where do like, you know, where's the NordVPN? And like, I didn't even get the entitled scam, the Scottish entitlement, whatever. You know, that scam that just went, well, it's not a scam, but everyone's calling it a scam. Established titles. I didn't even get that. What the hell? All I get is like scam offers. Like, I get a ton of NordVPN, but it's not NordVPN. It's like somebody pretending to be NordVPN. Raid Shadow Legends. Okay, if Raid, no joke, guys. If Raid offers to sponsor me, and it's money that actually makes a difference in the way this channel is run, yes, I will do it. I will take the piss out of the sponsorship spot and totally like do the dumb meme thing, and there'll be a countdown to when the sponsorship is over, and it'll be easily skippable in the timeline, but I'll totally do it. Because, like, as fun as this is, it is my job. I have no problem. I like it when channels like, go watch a Corridor Digital video. The way they do their ad spots, I really like the way they do it, because it's perfectly called out, and all you got to do is just click and you skip the whole thing. Life is a sandwich, bread comes first. Well, I will say this is looking better than it did before, but the problem is it's not looking as good because it's not cooling as good. Because the part cooling fan isn't that good for this setup, by the way. It's actually pretty horrible. Because it's the part cooling fan is like really long and narrow because it's got to cool both of these hot ends. So it's not a good setup at all. Brilliant. I don't get any of those. Brilliant, Odyssey, all those. I don't get any of those. Maybe if I just did streams where I just gave away stuff constantly, maybe then I can get some sponsorships, but that makes a very boring stream. A very boring, repetitive stream. Why this hot end? Because this is the original hot end. If this is a Voron kit, if you bought a Voron from Max in 2016, which there was a thing to get like Voron started, he sold kits. There were 18 kits sold, and then me and Steve finished out and we built Voron 19 and 20. This is how it originally came. The Chimera was hot shit back in the day. E3D, I love you folks. You guys are awesome. I totally understand why you killed the Chimera. So, hot end change coming in the near future? Yeah, I got a Revo right here for us. This is going to get a Revo and a better extruder. Not enough viewers for sponsors. I don't know. I see streamers on Twitch with less viewers on a live stream than I do, getting the HelloFresh sponsorships. So I'll do a HelloFresh I'll do a cooking stream. HelloFresh. I'll totally cook. I'll do a cooking stream. You guys want to do a cooking stream? How am I creating a Revo mount? Very simply. There is parts to mount a V6 in here, and I'm just going to put a Revo 6 in it because they're the same mounting. So I'm just going to put a Revo 6 in here. Easy as that. Twitch has built-in sponsorship. Yeah, I don't think YouTube does. I know. What is it? Stream Elements, or yeah, Stream Elements. Let me pull up Stream Elements. Stream Elements does, but I don't think they're how's my merch doing? How's my merch? Go buy some merch. The holidays are coming up. Treat yourself to some Only Benchies merch. Do you want to buy a hat? You want some Only Benchies hat? You can buy all kinds of cool stuff. Look at this. Look at this. Got the Only Benchies store. Link in the description, or just type !merch in chat. You get a Crimpin' Ain't Easy mug for the holidays to put all your coffee and drinks in, or you know, the little sponsorship from Murph carrying on here. The Honey Badger make things shirt. I gotta get some new shirt designs set up here. Get the Only Benchies hat, Crimpin' Ain't Easy shirts, Only Benchies merch, stickers. Everyone likes stickers. YouTube keep yelling at me to make a trailer for my channel that plays before I go live. Okay, so let's see. What sponsorships do I have available from Stream Elements sponsorships? None. Yay. Print. Honestly, I think the scuffness is part of the charm. I think the scuffness of some of the things I do on stream is part of the charm of it. We got a bot? Where's the bot? Free virtual girl chat. Oh, they don't have all the little emojis. Okay, bye-bye. 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 There we go. Oh, the print looks horrible. Yeah, Sanity. It didn't have as many emojis. Normally they stand out more. Yeah, I'm chalking this up to the extruder. This is basically a Wade's extruder, guys. So, extruder's not really the greatest. Calibration for the flow rate. We don't have any pressure advance. No input shaper. You really need pressure advance when you're printing fast with a Bowden setup. We don't have any pressure advance. Input shaper's not done. Cooling is shit. On the stream this Tuesday, if we don't do the quad stuff, I don't know. Do you guys want to do quad stuff on Tuesday? Or do you want to do input shaper and pressure advance on this on Tuesday? I'll do a little poll. On Tuesday. There we go. Might do both because we got to wait for prints to go, but we'll see. Pressure advance on the drone. Both. Okay, yeah, it's looking like most people want the tuning. That's the thing. That's what I spoke about this on the stream yesterday, on the members stream. Going forward in the new year, I'm still gonna be doing printing stuff, obviously. But I'm gonna try, like, you know, it's beginning of the year, so who knows how long it'll stick to it. But the plan is to do more, is to not just do 3D printing stuff all the time. There's going to be more FPV stuff, more projects, hopefully, different types of videos. Like it's going to be more things, because I can't just build printers all the time. Like that was pretty much the last year, and you could tell the idea is starting to run its course. Like in terms of like, we'll chat about this on probably the next stream or the next one, like the end of year recap. But looking at the metrics and whatnot, you could tell I've in a lot of ways with the current content we're doing, I've kind of peaked at what I get, what comes out of it. Not saying it's bad. If it stays stable, it stays stable, and we're doing okay. But in terms of channel growth, the growth has been linear AF. You could build a house with how level the linear growth of this channel is. Like it is flat, and flat on an angle though, so that's good. Lecter, $25. Cheers for the t-shirt. For the stream t-shirt promo. Cheers. K3. As soon as I get the kit, a kit, we're building K3. Okay. It's the 23rd. Give me a number between 1 and 23. Somebody's gonna win some filament. Do quad stuff. I'm going to see Avatar. Blue Space Cats Corporation bad. John Stern 50. Cheers. Merry Christmas to you too. 15. I like that number. 15 works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There we go. So the winner will get a spool of filament for Polymaker. You'll get an email from me after the stream ends. Fill out a little form. You'll get your filament in a couple days to a couple weeks, depending on where you live in the world. Yimmy Lord. Is me Lord? Me Lord. Yimmy Lord. Pull you up here. You do exist. Congratulations. You have won yourself a spool of filament from Polymaker. You'll get an email from me after the stream ends. And there we go. Golf claps in chat. Everyone golf clap in chat. The print's actually starting to look a little better. The overhangs are shite though. But it is what it is. Okay. I think we're going to end it there. I need to figure out food for the family. Hopefully I don't have to go outdoors anywhere because it's like horrible outside. So I think we're going to call it there for the stream. Be safe out there. It is crappy for a good chunk of the Northeastern and North American population today and tomorrow. So if you're traveling for the holidays, be safe out there. I'm just gonna say it, don't drink and drive. Be safe, be smart. I want to give a shout out to Polymaker for the spools of filament that we gave away during the stream, and also for the community challenge. I want to thank everyone who entered the community challenge. We do that every month. If you haven't had a chance, join the Discord. Cool folks on there, cool chats, good times had by all. I probably will open up a voice channel in the next year. We'll see, maybe, at least in the yacht club section. But yeah, more events coming up in the future. Don't forget, next week is the big end of year giveaway and chill Christmas, New Year's Eve giveaway bash. That will be fun. What else? What else? We say Polymaker, that. Probably forgetting something, but for all those that donate to the stream, became members of the channel, or gifted memberships to others, I thank you. I would not be able to do the things I do, create the content I create, without your continued support. You make it all possible. I will see you on Tuesday. I might do an extra stream next week. We'll see. I don't know for sure, just because there will be no stream tomorrow, Saturday, obviously, and no stream next Saturday, obviously. So yeah, be safe out there. Wash your hands. Enjoy your holidays. I'll see you next week. Bye.